Good morning, Bum Squad. I hope everybody slept well and had a beautiful night, such as myself, honey. Because anytime that Joe is with his daddy, it is a beautiful night, baby. Do you hear me? And I mean, absolutely gorgeous night, honey. Good morning, Latoya Craig. Hello, Miss Jessica P. Hello, Miss Bell. How are you? Good morning. So y'all already know, baby, the TikTok streets is hot, baby. The YouTube streets is hot. All with this mess about who? Mrs. Crabentire, honey. Looks like she met her match because he gave it to her real nice and slow. He didn't get super out of character. He didn't do none of that. Shout out to Mr. Bambino for giving Peach her truth though. Cause we know she don't like oh right. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So you know what we here for, baby. We're here to talk about it. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to everybody. Hey Toya, shout out to everybody that is gonna come back and didn't get a chance to view this live. Go replay, go replay. Shout out to y'all. Please make sure to like, share, and comment on this live video. Thank you so very, very, very much. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you aren't a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, baby, and become a what? Bum member, baby. You will love it over here, I promise. But carrying right along. So I looked at the videos and this and that and that and this. And in her typical fashion, it's always I woe is this, woe is that. I would not want to have thousands of dollars and being made millions of dollars, yet my life is still miserable. I'm not really happy. I've been in unhappy positions, fake it to make it, in other words, type of positions. But truth be told, behind closed doors, no matter how much money you have, you're still unhappy. You can't buy happiness. Happiness is something that has to come from within. So when y'all hear me say you have to look, it starts in the mirror, I mean that. This is from somebody who has come from that struggle. Hey, Miss Garcia, welcome to the chat. Hello to everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me stream y'all across the thing. Again, it starts in the mirror. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you are unhappy in life, if your home is not happy, if you're not building confidence, stability, and showing your children with having real love is, you know what I'm saying, buying for them and trying to detour their minds with materialistic things, honey, that's not gonna get it. Hey, Miss Deborah Miles, welcome to the chat. Good morning. That's not gonna get it, honey. That's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. You can only buy so much. You can only do so much. Like, what part of you cannot buy man's love that you don't understand? Now, again, let's talk about me. I use me as a reference. No matter if I get big as a mall, okay? Hey, Minister Cheryl, welcome to the chat, beautiful. I don't care if I get big as a mall. Guess what? I still won't be opening my pocketbook to a man to make him love any fat roll, any dent, any crater, any pothole in my body. Do you understand me, Bum Squad? It does not constitute that. It doesn't constitute that, because what I have learned in my years of living is if a man wants to, guess what? He will. You can't coach him. You can't pay him. And I'll never be satisfied with a man just cleaning my house or cooking as a contribution. Not to be too censored, well, uncensored per se. Uh if that's the case, me laying down on my back, if that's it, then I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to get up and go hustle or go to work. I don't have to make any, if that's all I'm gonna settle for. Because if we're gonna be settling, let's settle fair. Let's be fair. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just don't get it. I keep telling y'all though, it's an issue. It's an issue. It's an issue. And it all started in childhood for her. She's not lying about that. I'm sorry. I have to elaborate on that because I understand I've been there. But I had a support system. I had beautiful women in my family who really loved me and taught me that no matter what, you're beautiful. I don't care what nobody say and how they slice it. You're beautiful. Period, point blank. And that's why I like to encourage every woman in the bomb squad is beautiful, regardless to whatever way it is. You are beautiful, baby. And look, and I promise you, and I mean this, don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Because when you're told different and you don't believe, you end up being a married single mother. You end up being a single mother. You end up being a lot of stuff, right? Sometimes I understand the choices that being a single mother is not something that every woman chooses, right? That's not the life that I planned for myself. However, guess what? It was the hand that was dealt to me. I take full accountability. However, now that I watch this, as I watch this unfold, I thank God. I do. I thank God. I would never want to be in a situation where I'm so incompetent. I'm so distraught behind a man that I'm having nervous breakdowns and I'm losing my mind. And I just don't know what to do with myself because if this man don't make me feel superior today, if this man don't make me seem pretty today, if this man don't make me feel some type of way inside today, then it's a problem. It's a problem. Let's start there. Anytime I gotta have a outside piece follow me, I have to be censored. Anytime I have to have an outside piece to get me off, yeah, you can start right there. We got a problem. You can start right there. You got to be careful what you settle for. Let this be a prime example. Be careful what you settle for. Baby, if I got to use some with batteries in it to get me where I need to go, throw the whole man in the trash. I said throw him in the trash. Because it ain't giving what it's supposed to give. Period, point blank. And I don't care what nobody else say about it. I'm just being real as a woman, what we really want. The things that some women don't express, right? Throw the whole man in the trash, baby. Because what am I doing with you? I got batteries. So what do I need with you? Child, please. Mm-mm. Nope. Get somebody else to do it. Yeah. You're going to have to come with the whole thing, baby, or nothing at all, baby. The whole thing or nothing at all. Sus, get you somebody that can break your back. Get you somebody that can put you on the ceiling fan, baby. You hear me? Do not settle for the bare minimum just to say you got somebody. And if you got to use batteries, throw them away. Put him in the trash. I said it. Put him in the trash. Because he for the street. Period, point blank. He for the street. Now, that's just my take on it. And the more people advocate out here for married single mothers and single mothers doing it all, I'm sorry, Miss Miles, I'm being censored. Hey, Fast Tail. um I'm being censored, y'all, because you know what I love about the Bomb Squad. Before I go off into that, we are such first class women. Y'all are so first class, and I love y'all for this so much. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you. We have those who are saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. We got those who are the fast tails, and I love them just as well. We got the messy crew, baby. They gonna turn the whole chat out when I get to talking. Please don't let a man be in here because this gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? We're so diverse, and I love that because in the span of a day, you need all of that. You need all of that. It's okay to just be human. It's okay to just talk and laugh. It's okay to be a little fast sometimes, which you know I done slow my road side, but you know we'll talk about that later. However, I'm at peace and I'm happy about the decision I made. I told you guys about 2-3 weeks ago that I had decisions that I had to make that were best for me. I can't be out here in these streets like that, y'all. I can't. I ain't for the streets for real. I am street savvy. I'm very street smart as well as book smart. However, I ain't for the streets. No, I'm not for the streets. So I had to do what was best for me. Look, I had this option. You got A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And I mean that literally. Okay. So I had to say, okay, look, you're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to figure something out because you can't just be out here in the streets. Now, meaning being in the streets does not mean that A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That does not mean that every man that I was with, I was doing this and we was doing that and we was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, flipping and flopping, flopping. Nah, But you know, my motto is I date them all. That is my motto, and I've always stood on that. And I mean that. If you're in a situation where you're dating and they have not made it official, they have not put a stamp on it, baby, have fun, honey. Date them all, Miss Lori Harvey, honey. Yeah, I mean it for real. But it was time out for me, right? Again, it was time out for me. I had enough. Feelings was getting involved. People was wanting more that I did not want more with. So I had to sit down and go between the alphabets and be like, this person has this potential. This person has this. This person comes with this. This person has that. So again, always do what you feel is necessary and best for you. And more than anything, make sure you pray before you make any type of move. Right? Because if you don't, then you'll end up in situations as such where you're a married single mother, a house full of kids, and you don't have no help. You got to pay your help to be your help. Some y'all don't want no real talk. No. You got to pay your help. I wish today I would have to pay my son's father to watch his son. Ring them up. We're on our way to court. Find you somebody else to play with. Don't even play with me like that for real. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We not doing it. I gotta pay you to watch your son. Oh, come on. Let's go talk to your daddy, the judge. Y'all already know me. Bum Squad, y'all already know my personality. Don't even play with me like that. And let me say this. This situation has taught me to be so much more thankful for my son's father because y'all know I don't like him. Y'all know how I feel about him because he took me through a lot. Let's be real. Let's be real. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned, right? I was a woman scorned. I was a woman hurt, right? And then oh Lord, I'm finna go there. Then you had this little big busted Munchichi in the background talking all of her trash. So you had to get what I could not give her. I had to go ahead and give it to you. So I made everybody life a living. You get it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to get my point across one way or another. Welcome to the Aquarius in me. See, when that Aquarius get the Aquarius in, yeah, that's on a whole nother level. We really open up the floodgates for real. And when I tell you I open up the floodgates, call me Hurricane Katrina. From the house to the courthouse, from the courthouse back to the house, from the house to the jail, from the jail back down to the courthouse, baby. When I say get somebody else to do it, that's what I mean. I've been through enough. I can speak on enough. And I don't have no problems being transparent about my issues and situation. However, I have to be a little bit more censored out here nowadays. We trying to run it up, baby, and get the bag, baby. Or run it up, baby, and get the bag, baby. However, with all of that being said, shout out to the women who marry for love. Shout out to the man who loves you more than you loved him. And he was a provider for you. He was a protector for you. He was going to come through for you and your children. Or no kids at all. It doesn't really matter. The most important part was he's a protector and a provider. Yeah, all of that. Let's pull out the realness in the situation. Shout out to the single mothers who get out here and get it, such as myself. And I'm a single woman. I'm not a single mother per se. Well, that's what the men say. Well, if you have a dad, he is active in his life as much as I would like for him to be. No, not so much. But we know one thing: this mama is gonna show up. So I'm gonna provide. I'm going to protect. I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do for my son. Whether it's for extracurricular, whether it's for school activities, whether it's for field trips, I don't care. I'm just gonna be there. I'm gonna make it my business to be there. So Um, Again, I am thankful that I did not settle. I'm thankful. It took a long time. It did. It took years. Here it is. 5 years to get to this point where we could actually be cordial with one another. I tell you this. Yesterday I was angry. I was furious because Joe and I were in the grocery store, and he had a massive, y'all, a massive meltdown on me. And this is why I can't sympathize with Peach, because until you have a child with special needs, you will never understand what it's like to be having a great day, and all of a sudden this child is not having a great day, and you're in the grocery store and you're just trying to get things done. And this is with one, she has seven, okay? This is with one. So there are some ways I completely understand her breakdowns and this and that. Truth be told, I ain't far from it. I just don't, it just can't be behind a man. Now, if it's behind my son, yeah, sure, I might sling myself on the ground and start hooping and hollering and this and that, or somebody going down on the ground. I can tell you that. Now, we might even bat hug and go together. I don't care. Just depends on the situation. But either way, anyway. He had a massive breakdown on me, y'all. Meltdown, I'm sorry. He had a meltdown and a breakdown. Come on, let's just be real. And when I tell you, he screamed to the top of his lungs. He had two things of candy in his hands, y'all. And he was study screaming and hollering because he seen another piece of candy he wanted. And I said, no, his behavior was completely out of line and out of pocket. Because, see, I parent autism. Autism doesn't parent me. Let's go ahead and get that clear. Autism doesn't get a chance to parent me. I'm forever in his ear letting him know I'm your mama. You ain't none of mine. I had you. You didn't have me. So we're going to put some discipline with some autism, okay? Yeah, like that. Because see, Spatteroid spoiled a child, right? No. We're not gonna Spatteroid, especially. I understand you got an issue, okay? So, y'all, he clown, he cut up, and I kept telling him, when I get you outside, you're gonna get it. When I get you outside, you're gonna get it. Got him outside, he got it. Then he wanted to trail up behind me like a little puppy and this and that and that and this. So by this time I'm furious. Why? Because I can't take the anger that I feel out on my son. I can only give him a little bit, right? He has the issue. Never forget, I understand who I am and whose mother I am, right? This is a child with autism. However, remember, we parent autism over here, Mrs. and Sir. Yeah, we don't do no whole lot of playing, because see, some things can be taken for autism that are just a spoiled brat, just somebody who wants their way and wants everything they see, because that's what he's accustomed to. He's the, that's just what it is. This baby is spoiled, and everybody gives him his way, especially his father. So we finally go ahead and come onto the house, and his father is waiting. He's around the corner at a family member house, and he's waiting to pick him up. So I'm furious. I'm still hot because I cannot take this anger that I have and take it out on my baby. So I'm furious. So y'all already know, I told y'all back in the day when I first had him and I would get angry and I had postpartum, I would take it out on my son's father. I made it my business. Okay. I could be in Texas, right? And when I get mad and it's anything relating to the child or what I feel like he had to put me through as a woman, why? Because we go through so much and we hide so much. You know what I would do? Baby, when I wasn't having a good day, oh, brother, you are not finna have a good day. So somehow that feeling crept back in when he pulled up. Baby, when he pulled up, I was on not one, I was on about five. Okay? I was angry. I was talking mess and this and that, and he was just like, because we've been on very good terms, I'm thankful. God moved this thing, moved this situation, because you don't want to walk around with a whole lot of hatred and hostility in your heart. You understand what I'm saying? Even when I'm dealing with somebody else, there are still those memories of what happened and what God said and etc. So again, I ain't on one, I'm on by five. So he looking at me and he was like, well, you got to get yourself together. And I'm studying, you can't, I don't give a. Do you hear me? You know, that's how I'm irate. Why? Because I cannot take that out on my son. So he just looked at me and was like, calm down, we good. We good. We good, you know. And I was just like, I finally calmed down. And I was just telling him, I was like, he was kicking the window. He was doing this. He was like, I got on him. I'm going to get on him. I'm going to talk to him and this and that. And I just looked and saw my baby as he's putting a big boy uh, car seat in the car. And I just began to calm down. I just began to say, you know what? I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am. This situation with he and I has come a very, very right, Minister Cheryl. And my release was always him. And I pray about that thing because it's still to this day always him. Um, and I just begin to say, God, you know what? I thank you. Why? Because I'm in a whole lot better situation than a lot of women. We all know that there are women whose kids' father have not done anything, won't buy them nothing, won't give them nothing, won't do for the child, won't see the child, won't spend time with the child. And the older I get, the more I learn. Look, you got a lot to be thankful for, Miss Lady, because guess what? That isn't your situation. Everything is not going to be done according to your standards, but I got you. You understand what I'm saying? Everything won't be done according to your will, especially if it's not his permissive will. Don't get me started. But I got you. Okay. So again, the older I get, the more that I learn. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I had a friend girl to tell me one day, she was like, you sit up and you talk about your son's father. She was like, but do you realize that my son's father has yet to even see him, and he's 4 years old. He has yet to even do anything for him at 4 years old. And I had to sit back and think on it. I had to ponder about that. And also this situation, watching Mrs. Crabentire, what she got going on. I had to sit back and think like, wow, I'm really blessed out here for real. There's no lack. Um Everything that thou has needed, God has provided. Great is his faithfulness towards us. I'm sorry, y'all. So for that alone, I'm thankful. But yes, yesterday was a completely crazy day for me. That's why when I get my chance to unwind and relax, that's what I do. Just give me 2, 3 days, baby. Just 2, 3 days, and we're gonna be all right. So we are all right today, as well as because when you got a man, baby, sometimes you do have more than one kid. Because we all know how men are, whether you're married, single, divorced, sneaking, linking, whatever it is, we all know how men can be. So even he's gone, he's out working, and that's good enough for me. So I got a little peace, y'all. Y'all hear it, listen. Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet, y'all. Ain't nothing moving, ain't nothing shaking. And when I tell you I'm happy, thank you, Minister Sherry. I appreciate you. And I'm not a bold, vain type person, but I do, Minister Cheryl. This is a weekend that I most definitely deserve because it's a lot. It's a lot. I tell people all the time, I make it look good, but it's a lot. I might carry it well, but it don't mean that it's not heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because it is. So, um, yeah, just be thankful for whatever situation that you're in, wherever you are. If it's that bad, just know that you will be brought out of it. If it's not appeasing to you, if it's not beneficial to you, get out of it. Don't stay in it, and don't let nobody else tell you anything different. Do what makes you happy. Do what is comfortable for you, nobody else. Because at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, everybody's gonna do what is happy for them. And you have some people who are people pleasers. And what do they want to do? What's pleasing and happy for someone else, right? Peace that's supposed to surpass all understanding. That's all we need. That's it. That's it, Minister Cheryl. Peace. A peace that surpasses all understanding. Every day ain't gonna be Sunday, y'all. It ain't gonna be Every day ain't gonna be easy like a Sunday morning. And I know, again, this is the holiday time. People got the holiday blues. Depression is setting in. You're missing loved ones. And I get it. All that's going on over here, too. But I'm just pressing forward, pressing toward the mark. And even though I had that little breakdown yesterday, I still got up today and said, look, we're going to go forth and go in a better mood. And, we're going to get the job done. It's the weekend. The girls are waiting. Everybody wants face, beat, face, beat. Everybody want to get pretty and get all dolled up, baby. Now, mind you, I'm probably not even doing anything tonight. So I say, because I ain't been out in probably about a good 3 weeks now. But for those who will be going out, I will be offering my services and my loyal dedication to beating your face into oblivion, baby. Pick your lash and let's go. So y'all already know that's what I'm on today. Again, I just wanted to come out here. Hey, Miss Hilton. All right, pretty girl. I just wanted to come out here and talk my talk and talk a little trash in the process, but um, Mr. Sure, you a mess, girl. Uh, yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying my peace. I'm so glad. I'm so glad everybody gone. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to any other mother who needs a break, look, I completely understand. I pray that you get you some peace 2-3 days too, baby. I don't care. Just go find you some peace. Uh, so yeah, cause some of my clientele be on here. They be listening and laughing and stuff. Shout out to my clientele. Shout out to the girls that like to come sit in a chair and get beat, 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 beat to the flow, beat to the flow. Baby, let's go. So yeah, if y'all looking for me, I'm coming. I'm out here with my bum squad right now. So yes, yes, and yes, y'all. So any other mother that is frustrated and need a break, and you have a break sometimes, like I did, break down sometimes, like I did yesterday, I completely understand. And again, this is where I sympathize with Peach. I understand it is not easy, but you got to parent autism. You can't let autism parent you, and that's my word. If I know you say you can't listen to me because I'm this and I don't make enough money and all this here and all that there. But what I can tell you is, if you don't parent autism, autism will whoop you in the long run. Listen to me and listen to me well. If you don't parent autism, in the end, autism gonna give you a black eye. Y'all have a very blessed day.